Hi, and today we are learning about art criticism in the elementary art room using an awesome resource called Artsonia. Our learning goals for students are that students will be able to assess personal artworks for completeness and success, that they will be able to critique their own and other students' artworks using the organizational principles of design or the structural elements of art, and that students will be able to describe connections between other contexts. The International Society for Technology standards are all about communication and collaborations. So students are going to interact, collaborate, and publish artwork with peers or experts. In this case, they'll be publishing with their peers. Students' goals are that you will be able to know how to log on to Artsonia and enter your artist statement. Students will also learn how to tag another student's artwork on Artsonia. So, first of all, what is tag? Well, in art, tag means that you first tell something that you liked using the elements of art. You A, ask a question about their artwork, and G, you can give a positive suggestion. So, how do we get started? Well, Artsonia, there's an app on the iPad, and you can also go to Internet Explorer if you have a laptop. So students with laptops can go to Internet Explorer, and you're actually going to go up to the bar and you're going to type in artsonia.com/class. That's really important. Once you go there, you will be asked for your access code. Each exhibit in Artsonia has an access code. So you have to be able to type that in if you are using the Artsonia online. Now I, as a teacher, have my own code that I can type in, and I can see all the students' artwork. Students will only be able to access their artwork once they log in. So I'm going to go to the exhibits, and I'm going to click on, let's say this is third grade art show. So if I come right down here, I have third grade art show on my exhibit list. So this gives you your access code that you're going to enter in. I'm just going to copy that and paste that into the access code. Once you enter in your access code, then you need to find your name. So it starts with pre-K, so if you're in third grade, you're going to scroll all the way down to third grade, and you click only on your name to enter in your access code. Now, if you're a student and you have an iPad, there is an app on the iPad. You can also go to Safari. So you can go to Safari and type in artsonia.com/class. And then it should ask you for the access code as well. Students can enter in the access code just like they did with the laptop. So I'm going to go to class right here, and then it should ask me for that same access code. Once you tap on the screen and enter in your access code and find your name, you are going to enter in your own artist statement. Now, I'm not going to enter in an artist statement for anyone else, but if I go to my Artsonia page, I can find a piece of my artwork, and I can click on Palencia Elementary School, and I think I can find my name just by typing in my first name. Yeah. Since most of our artwork is on the public gallery, if you're looking for a student who's not on the public gallery, you may not be able to enter in or tag them. You can only tag students whose artwork is public. So if I go here and Elements of Art flip-flops, there's mine right there. Then I can go in and enter my artist statement. In your artist statement, you tell what you liked using the elements of art. I like the texture in the background. And I like the natural shapes of the flowers that I put on the flip-flops. Now, spelling isn't that important, but do try to spell the words correctly. And then I'm going to click Save, and then it's going to save my changes. Now, the cool thing is there's actually a QR code that's even easier. If you have a scanner on your iPad and you want to actually scan that QR code, this QR code, I made it to take you right to the Palencia homepage. So after you're done entering in your own artist statement, then you can open up another window. So you can see, here's my window here. If I press the plus sign, I can open up another window and type in Artsonia again. But this time, I want to tag someone else. So remember, tag means tell someone else, find another piece of artwork that someone else made, tell them what you liked using the elements of art, and then give them a suggestion. So I'm going to go back here to my iPad, and I want to go and log out of here. And to find our school, I'm going to type in Palencia in that little box in the corner. And if I click on Palencia Elementary School, then I can pick any grade. This is a first grade clay project. And I can click on the student, so I can click on Taylor's. And right over here, if you click on comment on Taylor's artwork, I can actually enter in my own web comment. So here I'm going to send a message to Taylor, and I'm going to say, Taylor, I love the colors you used to paint your rose. You did such a good job making your sculpture. Now I can ask a question. Who are you going to give it to? And then I can give a suggestion. Next time you can make more leaves or even a clay butterfly to put on your rose. So I gave her a positive suggestion. Now I can click on my name, Ms. Wardley, and if I want to join her fan club, if you know your email address, you can, but I'm just going to click continue, and now it just sent the comment to Taylor's mom. So that's how you tag another student in art. Once you finish tagging another student and you've written your own artist statement, then you can work on your portfolio or one of the other projects we have to finish before the end of the year. So good luck with using Artsonia. I'll be checking it over the summer, so I can't wait to see all of the cool comments that you put on each other's artwork. Remember to be positive and appropriate at all times, and to be a good digital citizen. Thanks. Bye.